my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, Yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion, and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me right here in Solomon's Temple. My name is Uncle Solomon. So good to be with you guys at this time of the day. I hope you're doing very well. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Solomon's Temple. Follow, like the videos, and also please make sure you comment. And I also want to invite anybody who is willing to create another source of income this year. YouTube has one of the best ways and offered one of the best ways for you to make extra income. So if you are interested in making extra income from YouTube as a side hustle, I offer training for a small fee. I offer training on how to use YouTube effectively to be able to make money and to grow your channel and to have subscribers. So WhatsApp me on +27822129438 for that. Please make sure you do that. Today is a great day because I just finished watching a 3-part BBC documentary series on TB Joshua's empire that he built. Now is crashing. I'm really excited because when I started exposing TB Joshua in 2010, 14 years ago, I was attacked. I was threatened. The first time I received a death threat was when I started exposing TB Joshua. So it's important. It's important for us to be able to talk about these things. I've met victims. My life has been threatened. I've lost so many relationships. When no one believed me, all I wanted to share was the truth. I created so many enemies. I created so many enemies because of the truth. Nobody believed me. Like even pastors and bishops that you thought they were going to believe you. In 2010, 14 years ago, I drive around looking over my shoulder, pastors telling me, what if something happens to you? I had to be careful, cannot go to certain places. Pastors sharing emails and messages to cut off my relationship with other pastors. This is 14 years later. That's why I'm so excited. Today is one of my happiest days. That the truth is told by some of these people in this video that I have spoken to. They've come on my platform, I shared. And this documentary by the BBC, I'm going to show you a clip now. It's something that everybody needs to watch. When I say everybody needs to watch, I mean everybody needs to watch, guys. I'm going to drop the clip, a video clip of that right away. I'm going to drop a video clip of that right away, and I'm going to be able to make sure that I show you guys what is going on. I'm trying to actually get the clip. So I want you to watch it. I want you to watch it. I want you to watch every bit of it. Right? It's called, this documentary is called The Disciples. This documentary is called The Disciples. And some of you guys have watched it already because it was dropped today. So there's the videos on YouTube. There's also going to be audios on podcasts, which I was featured. The BBC came down to Johannesburg. They came to my house. They filmed me. We spoke. We went out. I connected them to some of the people that appeared on this video. Right? So I want to show you this. many people are going to see a different kind of TB Joshua. Let me play you just a clip of it.
The grave.
It looked loving, not knowing that behind that was a sadist, a psychopath. You have no idea of what I went through.
A lot of women were being abused by this man. I had no idea. I thought I was the only one.
You thought you were in the safest place in the world and you were in the most dangerous.
I didn't know that that thing had happened to anybody else.
These are children of 16, 17 years. He kept all of us in slavery. Total, absolute slavery.
It's called the disciple. It's called the disciple. Let me drop the link. If you're in the comment section now, I just dropped the link of the first part. It's a three-part documentary. Right? If you go and watch this first part that I drop and share it with other people, once you watch it, then you can watch the second part and the third part. Each is about 50 minutes each. You're going to hear horrendous stories. You're going to see how TB Joshua operated. What I've been saying for so many years, and people disbelieve me. Right? You've seen Bisola on this video. I brought Bisola here. I've interviewed her. She was one of those disciples. These are people who've been disciples, of TB Joshua. This is a first-hand information. First-hand information. Guys, you don't want to know what I went through in trying to talk about the truth around TB Joshua. Like I said, I made so many enemies. Some of them came back and apologized years later. They didn't understand what you were saying. My role as a journalist and as a Christian is to share the truth. A lot of people have been taken advantage of. You're going to hear stories and testimonies of girls who lived there for 12 years, for 14 years, for 10 years, what he did to them. How they were brainwashed. When I say this guy brainwashes people, when I told you the other time that I'm so happy, if you look at my last video that I made, I'm so happy that DSTV took TB Joshua off their platform because he uses that to brainwash people a lot. Here's another look at that video.
To the grave.
It looked loving, not knowing that behind that was a sadist, a psychopath. You have no idea of what I went through.
A lot of women were being abused by this man. I had no idea. I thought I was the only one.
You thought you were in the safest place in the world and you were in the most dangerous.
I didn't know that that thing had happened to anybody else.
These are children of 16, 17 years. He kept all of us in slavery. Total, absolute slavery.
The disciples. Guys, I'm just reading some of the comments here. This is Emmanuel. He told me saying, "Dear Solomon, you are the first to expose Joshua. This is an vindication of your work. The truth you were telling years ago has finally come out." Thank you, Emmanuel. It's just the way that it is. We have to share the truth, guys. There's nothing greater than that. There's nothing better than that. Mrs. L says, "I knew you will be the first to jubilate." I have to jubilate. And like I said, this documentary is not coming as a surprise to me. Matter of fact, yesterday, the producer of the documentary called me. I know the executive producers. They've come to my house. They've been to my house. I've run around with them. I've connected them to people to get like Agomo Paul involved, Bisola, and all these guys to push and get that. And this is not the end. If you want to hear more of these stories, there is also an audio podcast that is going to be released on Spotify and the other audio platforms. You're going to hear more. And I'm going to come here and share that with you, right? This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Now, a lot of people, you will begin to see a lot of people who have been supporting TB Joshua. Now they're going to be disassociating themselves with TB Joshua. All these young prophets and all these pastors who have spoken well of TB Joshua, they're beginning to delete their posts, and they're beginning to remove their videos from YouTube and from Facebook. Like I said, I worked and helped the BBC. I played my little part to get this together. The BBC came to Johannesburg, visited me, came to my house, met my wife, met my kids. We shot. I was actually supposed to appear on this documentary. But this documentary, they said, no, let's decide and give just the victim the opportunity. But there's an audio podcast that is also going to be released this week. There's more stories to that. And I appear there, and other people. You're going to hear a comprehensive story, even outside of the victims right now. The producers called me. They've been calling me all week this week. Are you ready for this? I hope you're okay. I hope you're not receiving threat, which is a good thing. Like I told you guys, I'm really happy that Emmanuel TV is going off. What do you call it? It's going off DSTV. That's very important. So just wanted to share that with you guys. There's more to come. I'm going to be making videos. I'm going to be analyzing some of this content from this video. If we don't continue to follow Jesus and continue to publicize the truth, guys, we're going to be in trouble. Tabang is saying, where can I watch it? Again, let me post. Look at the post that I'm posting now. I just post the link to the first part. Once you get there, you can watch the second part and the third part. That's the link there on YouTube. That's the link there. Alternatively, you can go to YouTube and look for BBC News Africa. BBC News Africa. This is Naomi. Naomi says, hello, Solomon. Uncle Solomon, watching from Chicago. Yes, I've been following you for a long time, and I know the solar story. The solar story. It's time for that synagogue to be history. Indeed. Umede says, this is biblical. False prophets are being exposed. Some pastors and politicians in SA visited that church. Who knows what the evil they brought back with them? Lizzie says, I watched it this morning. Is depressing, and the manipulation and abuse is beyond imagination. The hatred of human beings, especially the wise, is so evil. This person has gone beyond. That's what TB Joshua was enslaving white people. That he wanted to enslave black people. He had an anger for white people, but he used them to make money, and also now he enslaved them. Guys, you guys are asking where's the link. Please check the comment section. I just dropped the link. I've dropped the link 3 times. Look for Solomon's Temple. You're going to see the link. Anyway, thank you guys. God bless you. I'm definitely going to come back and share more and more of this great news. And if there's anything, I would let you know as we continue to allow God's truth to really be exposed all around. Thank you and God bless.